Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Julian's Detroit Driver Blue channel, devoted to rideshare driving, encouragement, and offering hints, offering a little bit of guidance toward better practices, doing the best we can, learning from our experiences, learning from our mistakes most of the time. Go for with roller cam today, and I wanted to. It's not going to be as best as I thought it was going to be, but anyway, Happy New Year. Without further ado, I wanted to apologize for not making a New Year video. I didn't think it was really going to be necessary this time out. Due to the amazing amount of subscribers I have. You are all very wonderful. However, I thought I needed to concentrate on driving, needed to concentrate on getting where I needed to go. I was a little bit late starting out. Newsflash, huh? I woke up around like 10:30, 11 o'clock and realized, wow, I left a whole ton of money on the table pretty much by not going out and getting at least 4 or 5 hours in before midnight. However, so I got myself down there, and lo and behold, wasn't that long until it went from 1.4 to 1.7 to 2.9 and then 3.1 at certain times. And that all happened within basically about a half hour or about 20 minutes. Namely the 3.1. So that was amazing. And I immediately got down there around 20 to 12 and began taking rides at 2.5, kind of caved in at 2.3, 2.5, thinking, okay, it's probably going to get better as soon as I drop these people off because it's probably going to be a short distance. Sure enough, it was. Came back around into the area. The ride I accepted. The ride I accepted turned out to be a 2.9 or something. And then on the next ride, I got like a 3.1 surge. Of course, I'm talking about surge here for people who are new to rideshare. So basically, this was an amazing night. By about 3 a.m., we'll say, no, actually by about 2 a.m., I was at $198. Now, it could have been a whole lot better. I could have gotten, somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 had I gotten out 4 or 5 hours earlier. Anyway, I got to turn myself around here. I got going down the wrong direction on Oakwood Boulevard here. But I wanted to recap that, at least the financial element of that story of New Year's for you. Got some good riders, got a couple long-term rides, or rides that were long trips. It was cool, very cool. And pretty much worked until about 10:30. Got some great airport trips. Probably could have stayed out for another 2 hours, but I thought, may as well go ahead and just put this one in the books, and wound it up at $312 total amount of money made. No, that was a record for me since I've been out here doing it full time, doing rideshare full time now. I'm definitely grateful for that figure that I made. And I know all of you probably made well over and above that, because you guys were probably out there for longer than I was. If you guys are rideshare drivers and you've been out there longer, probably have a better strategy than me. So that would have put you out around 8, 9 o'clock at night. You would have easily been able to make well over $400, or at least $375 or something like that. Anyway, one of the more remarkable trips that I broke down pretty much when I looked at it, this couple from Northville picked them up from the Detroit club. Very nice couple, older couple. They must have paid Uber well over $90, probably close to $100, because I got 82 of it, including a $10 tip. So they were very generous to me. I really appreciated it. Managed to ask the right questions in terms of what they wanted to listen on the radio. Wanted to make it very comfortable for them. Sure enough, they didn't want to listen to the radio at all early on when I started the trip, and I'm glad I asked them that immediately, because to me, in my head, everybody wants to listen to the radio, young and old. That's not always the case. So sometimes people don't even want to have the radio on. Older generations tend to be like this, whereas younger individuals sometimes like to have the radio on in the background pretty much while they're doing whatever they're doing. So they gotta have that radio playing. I don't have to have it playing. I had a girlfriend once. She always had to have music going in the background. I tried to turn the radio off when we were in the car one time. She almost went off on me, and I was like, really? What is up with that? So anyway, overall, had a good night. Tonight, I got out and pretty much got a third of the way, well over a third of the way toward my goal for today. And managed to get some pretty good rides, some long trips, bus station type of thing, from Northville to, we had an app issue with the GPS. This is definitely something to consider. Roller cam is definitely not, I can see, is not lighting up my face like it should be. But anyways, I should probably say that for another episode here, but I'm going to get into that navigation GPS issue for the next video, maybe when I recap early or later on tonight or something. Anyways, took a little break. Went to see some friends of mine around midnight, like I normally do sometimes, and because I made enough to where I could just take a quick little break down here in the downriver area. Headed back up into Royal Oak right around surge time. when the bars are getting ready to let out. So we'll see what we get. And on through the night we go. Thanks for joining me on my frequency here of Julian's Detroit Driver Blue. Like, comment, and kindly subscribe if you like what you see. Let me know how you feel about it. Give me your input, especially on what we talked about today. Get more into the question and answer type routines, maybe on the next video or something. Anyways, drive safe. Peace.